The analog clock has the numbers 1 to 12 arranged in a circle around the clock. On an hour clock, there are two pointers on the clock that are called hands. These hands rotate around the clock and tell us what time it is. The little hand is called the hour hand and it tells you what hour it is. When the hour hand is pointing directly to a number, that's the hour. For example, if the hour hand is pointing to the number 3, it is 3 o'clock. What happens if the hour hand is pointing in between 3 and the 4? It is not 4 o'clock because the hour hand has not reached the 4 yet. As long as the hand is in between the numbers 3 and 4, it is still 3 o'clock. Once the hour hand reaches 4, it is 4 o'clock. The long hand is called the minute hand. This hand tells you how many minutes past the hour it is. Don't be fooled by the numbers. If the minute hand is pointing to the 1, it isn't 1 minute past the hour. The numbers tell you the hour, never the minutes. Look closely and you will see little lines between the numbers. These mark the minutes. There are 5 minutes between each number. If the minute hand is pointing to the 1, it is 5 minutes past the hour or 3:05. If it is pointing to the 2, it is 10 minutes past the hour or 3:10. If it is pointing to the 3, it is 15 minutes past the hour or 3:15. Notice how the hour hand moves as well, but at much lower pace. There are 60 minutes in each hour, so there are 60 lines. And note the lines for the numbers are usually longer to make the hour easier to read. Once the minute hand reaches 12, which is the 60th minute, the minutes reset back to 0 and the hour hand is pointing to 4. So now it is 4 o'clock.